and deliver me from this evil of men's slanderous tongues and squalid vices.
I didn't know it would come to this.
We did the right thing. Our
We
family is
hereby
safe now.
sentence Lilith Blackwell to death by drowning for the use of witchcraft and diabolism, an unlawful covenant with the devil that has plagued the whole of this community.
You don't know what she'll do to you. She has dark magic.
This is our last chance, Sarah. I must try. We have no other choice.
What if she enchants you? Or
I
worse,
cannot lose you, Sarah.
curses you?
She is skilled in the old ways and herbs that could perchance heal you. Fear not, I will remain strong and impenetrable to her temptations. Hark! Who art thou?
It is the one you search for. You come to me, the pariah pagan, sown with shame. But I hold the answers you seek.
I have found you, medicine woman. Thanks be to God. I have searched for you far and wide.
Interesting how that works. When one seeks most ardently, a helping hand does not appear as soon as they please. For some of us, never at all.
I've heard of your capacities to heal those that need it most. I come to you incautiously and in want. My wife, good Sarah Gosford, is terribly ill.
Oh, I know of your names. I am surprised to see you here, John Gosford. My name sullied, my skills besmirched by the men of God. Holy men, though under what pretense I cannot say.
I know not who else to turn. I am a desperate man. You know of the ancient practices, no?
Some say supernatural powers, diabolus even. But do not fear me, John. I know of who you are and what you
Of what do you speak, woman?
feign ignorance, John. It does not suit you. Come, step into my protective circle, and we shall proceed. Here, we have much to do. But do not Now you must take a journey to find the medicine you need, and along the way, lose yourself. Once a long time ago, you were but a child. Back then, you wouldn't think to speak to me with fear or disdain. You did not think of me a pagan miscreant as you do now.
What
You
do you
remember?
speak of, crone?
Now is your chance to redeem your character, John, and to save your wife. You must follow my directions precisely.
Yes, of course. I'm here to save my wife as speedily as possible.
You must find a rare herb on the other side of the stones. This herb has magical properties and will be essential to your good wife's healing. Along the way, you will see circles of stones that will mark the path. I want you to remember and acknowledge, John. The truth is a sacred thing.
Remember what?
The past has a way of making itself known. It is up to you to be present to it. If you choose not to be, and leave the circles before you hear the whole of the story, then there are consequences.
Did you hear what good Elizabeth said?
We haven't got time for this. I need to help my wife now.
You do a disservice to your wife to not hear the truth, John.
I know she is wicked through and through. I do notice the
Please, just guide me to the medicine.
I will effort to aid you, equally to the effort you have taken to know the whole of the truth.
Isn't that a miracle of the Creator?
Here you find the herbs, and see that they grow on the bed of a grave. It is time you know the truth, John.
What black magic is this? Why did you bring me here to
Why
see
is this name
this?
familiar to you? I believe it is, John. You have a choice now. If you grab the herbs, you desecrate my grave. If you are a good man, then you will stay your hand.
I have to.
You have chosen to desecrate my grave. And that on top of previous cruelties. You must suffer the consequences, John. Hold tight onto the herbs. We must go on a brief journey now.
Your wife Sarah has testified already in regard to the charms Lilith has put over you. Why you have been so absent at home and unable to concentrate. Now we must query you directly. Do you suffer such molestations from the invisible world?
I cannot, but with all thankfulness, acknowledge the success which the merciful God has given unto the sedulous and assiduous endeavors of our honorable rulers, to detect the abominable witchcrafts which have been committed in the country, humbly praying that the discovery of those mysterious and mischievous wickednesses may be perfected.
Your thanks and obedience with the proceedings are observed and noted. However, you do evade us, good John. Can you too testify against Lilith Blackwell, amongst many other prominent men in the village, and charge her with witchcraft?
Aye.
What's that? Speak up.
I do. Testify. She has cursed me, and 'tis why I do not focus in the way Sarah Gosford, my good wife, requires. May I ask what happens to Miss Blackwell if charges are well-founded? Does she face execution?
The fact that you ask this shows the interference and influence she has on your very moral compass. Your evidence and testimony are another example of her dark dealings. You must spend time with the Word and the light, John Gosford.
Now I know the woman we stand upon is so familiar to you. Her end is forever tied to you. What more? I have a personal reason to care.
Lilith, what demonic forces
None
are...
more demonic than what occurred in that court. I am Lilith. I am all who have been wronged before. You have chosen a path of avoidance, and for that you will not be given the herbs you seek. Unlike your God, I have a forgiving nature. I will allow you to go home uncursed, but also unblessed. You have denied your role in this tragedy and not witnessing all of the story. You have disrespected the victim by not acknowledging the truth. For this, you will arrive to your wife's bedside, hands empty of herbs, for you have not earned the medicine. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor, John, and that you have. If you want to be given one last chance, I will amend my decision. Enter the circle of life and be brought back to the time of our meeting.
No.
I send you home herbless, the same wretch as you showed up. And come here for a price more, John. I take from you any protections I could have given you to get back home. There are many dark creatures in this forest who will be sure to know you are on your way, and have in no way atoned for your belligerent, malicious decisions.